I often get asked about what tablet and tools do I use. Well, my friends, I decided to do a review on the HUION H420 tablet. Now, at first glance, you might be going, what, that? It's pretty small, don't you think? Well, yeah, but the point I'm trying to address is you don't need the most expensive tablet out there to make great art. And I'm going to prove it to you in this review, so let's get started. I'm just going to go over real quick on what you get when you order this tablet, and yes, it is pretty small, so I really only recommend this to beginners, or for those that want a really portable tablet to take with you on the go. It's got 3 shortcut buttons that you can customize for any keyboard function you use the most. Now onto the pen. I never really had a tablet pen that needed a battery before, so this is something I had to get used to. It's really nice though. At the end of the pen, there's a button you could press that'll turn the pen on or off when you press on the tablet. It's a pretty useful function. I've ran into problems with other tablet pens where it still draws when the pen is just hovering over the tablet. Next, you got some pen nibs for replacing any worn out ones, and a tool to grab the pen nibs out if it gets too short and worn out. Finally, you have the rest of the items under the plastic display box. It contains the wire that you plug from your computer to your tablet, an installation disc for the drivers, and finally the instructions if you have any difficulties setting it up. Here I have it all set up and installed, and I'm going to show you how it works. Since it's pretty small, I have to focus using mostly my wrist, but I do feel like I pay more attention to detail because I have to draw slowly with the amount of drawing space I'm given. Pressure sensitivity is great. I feel like I have full control on how thick and thin my lines will be when pressing down. I'm drawing, by the way, in Adobe Photoshop Creative Cloud, which gives me the option to turn on smoothing, which helps with slowing down the cursor when drawing. Since the monitor I'm using is 1920 by 1080, the cursor speed is pretty high. This is because the dimensions of the tablet is small, and I sometimes lose my place when drawing. Now, here's a speed art video demonstrating my use of the HUION H420. My final thoughts are, it's a pretty good tablet for the price. If you're a beginner and unsure if digital art is the way you want to go, I recommend going with something affordable. Overall, if you decide to get this particular tablet, or even if you want a bigger tablet, I do recommend looking into HUION because they have some great tablets and they're pretty affordable. Thanks for watching this review and let me know if it was useful.